Hey sippers, so Jason Lee has a bag of secrets on Beyoncé Honey Child allegedly, and Jay-Z had to make his peoples call Jason Lee up to stop the story from coming out allegedly. And that's what Jason Lee came on a podcast and had to say. He said, Beyonce sent everybody white flowers in a car, but she ain't never sent me one. However, when I get hold of a very bad story and receipts and proof of her, ready to publish this, all of a sudden, I get calls from her husband, Jay-Z, trying to stop me from getting the story out. What type of story is this? Is this connected to Diddy somehow? Because ever since Diddy, has been slapped with so many lawsuits, left, right, and center, honey, people are now, speculating that Beyoncé, honey child, you and Jay-Z knew about so many of the things that Diddy probably was doing, allegedly. Because if Jay-Z and Diddy were so close, there had to be a reason or, a thing or two Jay-Z had to know. Because if you're best friends or best buddies with someone, you got to know one or two of their secrets. And if you have a wife, your wife is going to know what you know. And I feel like Beyonce knew a lot of stuff, but she kept it on a D-Lo because that money was so sweet. And she loves the money. She loves the attention. And, her husband is Jay-Z. So, of course, she's going to keep it on the D-Low. That doesn't make her a nice person. And I knew something was very weird about this lady. She walks around Hollywood as if she's goody two shoes. She's a nice person. And I felt like something was very off with her spirit. I knew something was very kind of evil, devilish. And she gave me that type of vibes. And people would say, oh, Sips, you're a hater. It's not a hater. I just feel like, sometimes people, when they act as if they are too perfect, it's not that they're too perfect. It's just that they're hiding so many things, and it really takes time, to reveal these things. And Beyonce has been very active since lately on Instagram. And honey, I don't know if that's guilt. I don't know. I'm not saying she's guilty of anything, but I'm just saying, she has been active, very active since lately. But Jason Lee, I know you cannot be lying. Okay, because you mentioned Beyonce and Jay-Z, and them people, they love to sue. So I don't think Jason Lee would be lying to be mentioning that, Jay-Z tried to stop him from coming out with a very bad story about Beyonce, allegedly had people calling him to stop him from getting the story out. It must be something horrific, something that would probably cancel Beyonce. And honey child, they better pay up. I feel like Jason Lee, he needs a big money to keep it on a D-Lo. And trust me, I know some people, they're going to come to Jason Lee and probably pay him up, pay higher than what Jay-Z's probably offering Jason Lee. Because at the end of the day, there's so many people out there that's trying to get Jay-Z down. They're trying to cancel Jay-Z. They want Jay-Z to go down with Diddy. So I feel like Jason Lee, honey, probably you're going to end this year as a billionaire. Who knows? Who knows, honey? You have been following in Rihanna's footsteps. So let's see what's going to happen. I want to know what Jason Lee knows, honey. Is Beyonce connected to the dots? Is she connected with the Diddy situation? Was she helping Diddy with the victims? Was she in the tunnel? Was Beyonce in the tunnel? Was Beyonce on the HR list for the trafficking stuff? Oh my God. I feel like these Hollywood people, they're so weird. Like, you have so much money in the world. God gave you a talent and you're messing it up with illegal crime. You're messing it up with crimes, hurting people, which is crazy. And what hurts even more is to know that Diddy's a father. The twins, they already lost their moms. The kids lost their mom. And you're out here doing crazy stuff. Like, be for real. If Diddy were to be guilty, lock him the F up. What about the victims? They're hurting. Okay? And don't get me wrong. Now, because Beyonce is a woman, if she is guilty too and if she's connected, lock her the up. Put her on that horse, that Renaissance horse, and put her in a cage or something. Her husband too. Lock them all up. But let me know. Let me know what y'all think Jason Lee knows. Let me see those comments. Do not forget to give this video a like. Share if you care. Go ahead, click on that notification bell. And thank you for sipping with us.